When I'm getting ready to rappel down the face of a 100-foot cliff, one of the first things that I'm going to make sure of is that my rope is anchored in properly. For me, that means that not only do I have a strong primary anchor, but also that I have at least one very strong backup anchor as well. Now, several times I've come out and I've met people who are rappelling and they choose to only tie the rope into one anchor. Technically speaking, I suppose all you need is one anchor. And any more than that could just be considered optional. However, it's not my preference. Arizona Medical Payments Coverage, often called MedPay for short, is an optional insurance coverage not required by Arizona law. However, it's a good idea to have it. There's different types of MedPay depending upon what kind of insurance policy that you're talking about. One example is premises or property MedPay, and another example, the more common known, is motor vehicle insurance MedPay. Insurance companies are not required by Arizona law to offer MedPay insurance. However, a majority of the larger insurance companies do, and several of the smaller insurance companies do. The purpose of MedPay is to pay for the accident-related injuries of an individual up to the insurance policy limits, which limits I usually see anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 as a normal, but it can be more than that. Now, there's several benefits to MedPay being purchased in Arizona. The first and foremost, of course, being that you can use MedPay directly for your accident-related medical expenses. But a great feature about Arizona MedPay is that it's a no-fault insurance coverage, and what that means is that you can use the Arizona MedPay under any circumstances, no matter who is at fault for the accident, as long as your medical expenses are related to an accident that is covered under the insurance policy. Another great aspect about MedPay is that depending on how the policy reads, it's going to cover other individuals who are in your vehicle, and it's going to cover you even if you're not in your vehicle at the time. Just like Arizona underinsured and uninsured motorist coverage, depending upon how your policy reads, your MedPay is going to cover you even if you're a pedestrian or a bicycle, as long as the injury is caused by a vehicle. And the last thing that I'll share with you is the benefit that MedPay can often be used to maximize the recovery of injuries that are caused by another person. As always, I hope that you have found this information helpful and informative, and if you have specific questions or want to set up a consultation, call Curry, Pearson & Wooten.